Well, hello, fellers and fellettes. It's another hot one. In fact, we have a heat warnings out right now, and it is hot. And that's what you need to do is, welding when it's hot. In fact, I had a heart attack, I don't know, 10 years ago. Guess what I was doing? Yeah, about 115 degrees in a hot metal building, I was welding. Ah, the memories. But I'm fine now. But anyway, what we're going to do here is we're going to try to put this right there. All right. So let's get into it. All right, fellas and fellettes. First thing we got to do is we got to take this thing right here, and we're going to knock all the paint off of this and fix this up a little bit. This is kind of like, I think they made this thing out of like a SOS pad, a Sushi pad, and then they put some kind of hardener in it. This thing is hard as the devil. But according to everything that I've seen on YouTube, it's supposed to be pretty good at taking paint off and roughing down things, or smoothing down things, really. So let's see how we do. By the way, I'm only going to use one camera today as much as possible, so let's see where we can do this. Oh man, yeah. You got to get the paint off before you can weld. Yeah, this thing, Johnny on the spot. Look at that. Where's that drum came from? Who was Johnny anyway? Johnny Reb. Alright, so got that. Alright, now we gotta do the other side. using tape, and the other using magnets. I do believe I'm going to probably do both. I can get it. I'm just going to have to tap it. And all the market with. Alright, so I have been watching a lot on spot welding, and so I'm going to try to use the best of both worlds. And so while you were away, I had to cut this down about another inch out of it so that the bottom up here would match up right. It's matching up right up here, but I had to cut quite a bit out of it so that this down here would work right. So that's what I've done. All right, also I'm using magnets to hold it together so that it's flush. And I'm also, so you're supposed to have a little bit of space in between. So what I've done is, I never saw them doing this on YouTube, but I think it's a good idea, so that you keep that space in there. You just put a little space in there. All right, make sure this is flush, and then just pop it and keep going. So that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna find me a good place to put this. At least I think I am. Well, let's put it. Let's put it right here. see if it works. Nope. Glasses. And where are my real glasses? Well, I don't have them, I suppose. So I guess I'm gonna have to go find them. I just love my job. What job? I don't know. I don't have a job. Well, not here either, huh? Okay. Oh, in my pocket. Go figure.
That's the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life.
All right. Back to seriousness. And yeah, I've got gloves. Are you got them on? No. Why not? I don't know. Where are they? I don't know that either. All right. Well, let's hit this corner right here. A little bit. Another thing, of which I'm not ready for, that I got absolutely prepared for, but didn't do, was to use a cool air on it to keep it from warping. And while I'm up, I might as well get my gloves, huh? Yeah, let's do that. Good idea, Rick. You're on the ball today, buddy. On the ball. Oh, good. How many gloves you got? One? Oh, then you're not on the ball. Oh, I guess not. And that don't look too good, and I don't think this is hot enough. All right, let's try it again. Why don't you run your eyes while you're at it there, buddy? Yeah, might want these. Sure, I'm glad I'm not recording this mess. All right. Oh, that was a good one. Alright, what's happened to my little piece here? Alright. To the piece that was in there so that it wouldn't do that. Well, okay, so we get to back up a minute. Why, Rick? Because it bent down some. In fact, I think I will take a little bit of that off if I can find my tool to do it with. This one. so I don't think this is thick enough. It didn't do what I wanted to do. Let's do it double. Yeah. Thank you. Double's too much. That's good right there though. And then I can pull it up. Alright. Let's try it. You want to? Yeah, I do. Oh, right there. Good. Well, I should have left it alone. Alright, now what? Should have left that alone. There we go. All right. All right. Okay. Keep that up, I never will get through. And you keep letting all my air out. Thank you. Where'd you go? All right, we're gonna let this cool down a little bit. Let me cool down a little bit, and we'll go from there. All right, I think it's gonna be okay. I think it's gonna be okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is the next day. I do not have my overalls on, Tammy, because it's too dead blame hot. It's only 97 degrees right now, and you would think a southern boy would get used to it. But this is not looking too bad. At least I don't think it is. And I've just about got it presentable. Of course, you know there's going to be Bondo put on the outside of this, and you won't be able to see any of it. But I've got a couple little holes here that I need to patch up. I want to make sure my camera's getting this. In the middle of yesterday, I seem to have adjusted the camera, and then when I did that, it messed everything up. Alright then. I'm gonna turn on this fan right here, because I want to. Can you hear it? I bet you can. And guess who don't care? That's right. Me. That's right, me. See, when that cuts on, I can't weld because it steals the power from the welder. But you have to do it to keep this cool. So I'm going to let it cut off by itself here, and then I'm going to unplug it, and it won't cut back on, and I'll just be running off the pressure. Like that. Now I unplug this like that. Put my glove on like this. That, like that, put this up like that, and you fall like that, and now I am going to fill some holes. Right? Right. Got the wrong glove. Oh good, I just burned a big old hole in there. That's how you cover up a hole. That's stupid. A little hole. Running out of air. All right, fellas, I think this thing's about 30 minutes long, so I think I'm gonna pause it right here for us and call it a day again. Whew. Like I say, let's just call it a day. What I'm gonna have to do here is I'm gonna have to get behind it, and I've got a tool that will kind of press this out and get this back out, because it has warped a little bit, but I can take care of that. And then we'll put us a little thin coat of Bondo over it. Bondo? No. Bondone. Bondo. Oh, okay. Over it, and you won't even see it. But that is so much better than all that rusted. Huh? Huh? Yeah, it is. All right, then. Let's wrap this thing up. Well, fellers, fellers and fellettes, I guess it's time to shut this one down. You know, right after I got through, I was going to, finish this thing up yesterday. Guess what happened? I didn't finish it up yesterday. You'll notice I'm in my overalls again because it started raining. You know how we love rain here. We get it a lot, but I'm not complaining because we actually did need that rain that we got. It just rained long enough to make us hot. That's about it. Anyway, if you were here the time before, you saw where I had cut this out. And so if you watch this episode, you watch me turn it into this. So it looks much better. I'm very proud of it. I went today and I got some Bondo, so we're going to just put a little thin coat of Bondo over this. Hey, it's going to look good. And then I'm going to paint over it and all that stuff I said I was going to do. And then I think I may go ahead and put the truck bed back on here. I don't know. I just don't know. I don't know. But let me just say this. I was worried about this because I had never done this before. And I think it turned out pretty good. Let me tell you something. If you're worried about stuff, especially with all the mess that's going on in the world, I think one of my favorite verses is 46:1, Psalms 46:1. The Lord is my refuge, my very present help in times of trouble. Hope you can use that. I think of it often. I have to think of it often. You should think of it often as well. You ought to remember that one. I love you, fellers. I will see you on the next one. Maybe we'll put a little Bondo on that and get her painted up. And then we'll just go from there and see where it takes us. All right? All right. What do I always say? Please don't litter. There's enough litter in the world already. Good Lord. Don't litter. Please don't litter. It just ain't pretty. Who thinks it's pretty? It ain't pretty. Littering ain't pretty. All right. Enough on litter. I'm sure you don't anyway. And the other thing, what? Be sweet? Yes, be sweet. Please be sweet. Because being sweet's pretty. All right? See y'all next time.